You've probably wondered this yourself. How are these people affording all of this? A new car, a Bali trip every year, weekend brunches, designer clothes? It all looks effortless. But the truth is that a lot of this rich lifestyle isn't actually money at all. It's debt, quietly hidden inside small, manageable-looking installments. Today we're going to unpack exactly how this illusion gets built, why it's spreading so fast, and why it's slowly breaking so many people financially. Fake rich is a simple idea, a lifestyle that your actual income can't support, funded instead through credit, loans, and installments. Social media has made this feel completely normal. You see someone's holiday photos, their new car, and you assume they must genuinely be doing well. But the reality is often very different. A lot of people who look rich are actually under real financial pressure. Their debt is simply invisible. Nobody posts their Afterpay balance on Instagram. Here's a number that might surprise you. 41% of Australians have used a buy now, pay later service like Afterpay or Zip in the past 6 months. That figure has stayed above 40% consistently for the past 5 years. And this isn't just casual shopping. 59% of Gen Y and 57% of Gen Z use BNPL. And here's the part that really stands out. 33% of users say they couldn't manage their finances without it. That's no longer convenience. That's dependency. Think about what that actually means. When someone's lifestyle depends on buy now, pay later to function, that lifestyle is genuinely beyond their income. They're just delaying the moment that reality catches up with them. And it's not only BNPL. Younger Australians are increasingly turning to payday loans too. Short-term, high-interest credit that's meant to bridge a gap until the next paycheck. Gen Z Australians, those between 18 and 29, carry the highest average payday loan debt of any age group at around $1,548. Compare that to Australians over 65, who carry less than $180 on average. That gap says a lot. The generation most exposed to social media and most pressure to keep up appearances is also the generation leaning hardest on the most expensive, short-term credit available. BNPL and payday loans are just one layer of this picture. According to NAB's recent well-being survey, 36% of Australians are carrying debt on at least one credit card. 23% are carrying BNPL debt, and 15% are carrying a personal loan. That means more than 1 in 3 Australians is holding some form of consumer debt, mostly for things that lose value over time, like clothes, electronics, or holidays. Things that don't build wealth, they simply cost money. And here's what's interesting. Despite cost of living pressure, household spending in Australia is still rising, up roughly 6.3% year on year. People aren't cutting back. They're just funding the same spending through debt instead. Here's the part that makes this trap so dangerous. Debt doesn't stay still, it compounds. A $500 Afterpay balance feels harmless on its own. So does a $3,000 credit card balance, if you're only making the minimum payment. But minimum payments are designed to keep you paying for as long as possible. At an 18 to 20% interest rate, a $3,000 credit card balance paid off at the minimum can take years to clear, and you can end up paying back far more than you originally borrowed. Multiply that across a car loan, a BNPL account, and a credit card all running at once, and what looked like a handful of manageable little repayments quietly becomes a financial structure that's very hard to escape. There's another number that quietly confirms all of this: the household savings ratio. As of early 2026, Australians are saving just 6.2% of their income, down from 7% the quarter before. Average liquid savings sit around $40,617, but that figure hides a huge gap by age. Australians in their 20s hold a median of just $8,000 to $12,000 in savings. So while spending keeps climbing and lifestyles keep looking bigger online, the actual buffer most people have sitting in the bank is thin. And for younger Australians, it's often barely enough to cover a single unexpected bill. That's the quiet warning sign behind the whole fake rich picture.
The spending is real, the image is real, but the safety net underneath it often isn't. One thing has become the clearest visible symbol of fake rich: the car. A shiny new SUV or a luxury badge makes people instantly assume the owner's income matches the car. But in reality, most new cars are financed, often over 5 to 7 year loan terms, sometimes at double-digit interest rates. The monthly repayment can eat up a huge chunk of someone's take-home pay. But from the outside, all anyone sees is the car, never the loan behind it. Which means in any car park, out of 3 cars, the most expensive-looking one might actually belong to the most financially stressed person there. Why is this happening so much? A big part of it is social media. Every day, we scroll through everyone else's highlight reel, their best moments, their best purchases, their best trips, and unconsciously compare it to our own normal, ordinary, real life. That comparison creates pressure to keep up, even if it means taking on debt to do it. Psychologists call this lifestyle inflation. As the people around you appear to spend more, your own idea of normal spending quietly shifts upward too, even though your actual income hasn't changed at all. It shows up in small ways too. Splitting a bill you can't really afford so you don't seem different from the group, or upgrading your phone every year because everyone around you already has. None of these decisions feel big on their own. Together, they add up to a lifestyle that's constantly a little ahead of what your income can actually support. Let's look at a concrete example. Say someone earns $75,000 a year, roughly around the Australian average. If they finance a $45,000 car over 7 years, that's about $700 a month gone straight away. Now add an average afterpay balance of $500 for clothes and gadgets, plus a revolving credit card balance of around $3,000 at 20% interest. Put it all together, and total monthly repayments on car and unsecured debt can easily reach $1,200 to $1,400. On a $75,000 salary, after-tax income comes to roughly $5,000 a month. That means debt repayments alone are eating 25 to 28% of their income, before rent or a mortgage even comes into the picture. This is the person who looks well off from the outside, while living paycheck to paycheck underneath it all. Now picture someone else on that exact same $75,000 salary. They drive an old, paid-off Corolla. They eat out less, and they don't carry a BNPL balance. Instead, they put $500 a month into ETFs. 10 years later, assuming an average 8% return, that consistent $500 a month grows to roughly $90,000. The first person, over that same 10 years, has likely paid tens of thousands of dollars in interest alone, and still owns a car that's now worth a fraction of what they paid for it. Same income, same decade, 2 completely different financial outcomes. And from the outside, the person with $90,000 quietly growing in the background probably looked like the poorer one the whole time. That's the real paradox in personal finance. The people genuinely building wealth are often the ones who look the least rich, while the people who look the richest are frequently the most financially fragile. Real wealth tends to be quiet. It lives in a super balance, in an ETF portfolio, in an offset account, never in a showroom. So what's the practical takeaway here? First, take an honest look at your own debt, BNPL, credit cards, car loans, all of it, and work out what percentage of your monthly income it's actually eating. If it's more than 20%, that's a warning sign worth paying attention to. Second, ask yourself, is this purchase genuinely my priority, or am I just trying to keep pace with someone else's lifestyle? And third, if you redirected that same repayment money into ETFs or super instead, over 10 to 20 years that gap can become enormous, exactly like we've shown in earlier videos.
So next time you see someone's rich lifestyle, remember, what you're seeing is never the whole story. Real financial freedom is usually the least glamorous thing in the room. If this video gave you something to think about, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Have you ever spotted the fake rich trap around you? See you in the next one. Take care.